Once upon a time, the ukulele was a big instrument on this network in the hands of one Arthur Godfrey. Yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, don't mean maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now. Which brings us to Seth Dawn and the story of an instrument with real pluck.
So much sound from just 4 strings. In the skilled hands of Shimabukuro, the ukulele is transformed.
By the end of the performance, you want to feel like, man, I gave it my all.
The 35-year-old virtuoso picked up the instrument when he was just 4, and as a young man was relegated to performing at weddings and coffee shops. Until this video first hit YouTube in 2005. He still has no idea who posted his rendition of George Harrison's While My Guitar Gently Weeps.
I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy, you know? What is this? And back then, my name wasn't even on this video. It was just Asian ukulele player.
Grabbing 10 million hits to date, YouTube says it's one of its first viral videos.
You play so many different types of music, and your range goes from classical to jazz to blues. Can you give a little example of a couple different types?
Sure. You know, a combination of notes that are very familiar to people. To like something more rock and roll. You know, some blues music. This is like a flamenco kind of strum, you know, you got that.
From his home base in Hawaii, Shimabukuro has become an ambassador of sorts for this instrument. And no question, it needed a little help. Remember Tiny Tim? Historically speaking, why has the ukulele gotten so little respect?
It's small, so it's easy to pick on. And it's always been marketed as, well, the instrument that anybody can play. You don't have to have any knowledge of music.
At the University of Hawaii, we met Jim Tranquata, a ukulele historian. Yes, there is such a thing. His great-great-grandfather made some of the first ukes here in this last state to join the Union. We think of the ukulele as distinctly Hawaiian. In fact, it's not.
No, I'm still surprised that so many people are surprised that it's originally a Portuguese instrument from the tiny little island of Madeira, which is off the coast of Morocco.
They were brought to these shores by Portuguese immigrants in 1879. At the time, the Hawaiian Gazette referred to them as strange instruments, a cross between a guitar and a banjo. But Hawaiians quickly adopted what was originally called a machete and began crafting the ukulele out of a native wood called koa. That tradition is carried on at Kamaka, where a 4-generation family business still makes the ukulele from that now trademark koa wood.
If you're going to pick up a Kamaka, you're picking up one of the best.
Casey, grandson of founder Samuel Kamaka Sr., does the custom detail work. This factory once employed a number of deaf people because folks here believed the secret to perfecting these instruments was in how the wood vibrated. It was a concept taught by Casey Kamaka's father.
You couldn't hear anything anyway because the machines were so loud. And so what they did was he taught them how to feel the wood. So when he found one that was the right pitch or right sound, he gave it to them and said, this is what I want.
Today, their ukes are priced from around $800 to more than $5,000 for custom ones, like those designed by Jake Shimabukuro. In Hawaiian, the words uku and lele mean flea jumping. And it's no mystery why the name stuck. Your fingers jump from string to string. But not everyone's. Take, for instance, the slowest ever rendition of Tiny Bubbles. Roy Sakuma, Shimabukuro's one-time teacher, assured me that I could learn to play in just a few minutes.
Just take it and go on.
Bring those down.
Okay, that's 2 minutes and 12 seconds.
Might not make the 3-minute deadline.
When people see it or they see other people playing it, they immediately think, oh, that looks like fun. Oh, I can do that. Oh, let me try.
The instrument seems even more fun in a place like Hawaii, where the ukulele provides the perfect soundtrack to paradise.